Hello. As you can see, I've done something a little bit different today. I've already done my face makeup in one eye, just kind of cut down on the time a little bit. So I'm just going to show you the products that I used for my face, and then of course, as always, there will be product info in the description. So I used Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. Then for my foundation, I used Rimmel London Stay Matte Mousse Foundation. For powder, I used LA Colors Loose Powder and the colors Light. And then I also used, on top of that, because that color is a little bit too yellow for my skin, I used Rimmel London Stay Matte Translucent Powder. So I've already done one eye. This is what that looks like. I'm doing rainbow eyes today, in case you couldn't tell. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye. I'm going to start with my Eyelid Primer from E.L.F. Make sure that gets rubbed in really well. Alright, then I'm going to use NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. Just cover the eyelid with that. Okay. And excuse me. Then for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my E.L.F. Ginormous palette, the Bright Colors, or Bright Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to be using the reds, the orange from the red column, then I'll be using the yellow from the green column, and then I'll be using the yellow-green, and then this green, and I'll be using the darker blues and these two purples. So I'm just going to use my favorite brush. It's a little bit fluffy. It's kind of flat but rounded on the top. And I'm going to pick up the red color first and just go right on the inner corner. And I'm patting it on, not sweeping it. Then I'm going to go in with the orange and blend those two colors together. Then the yellow. And with each of these colors, I don't want it to get too wide because I want to make sure that I have enough room on my eyelid. So that's why I'm overlapping the colors as much as possible. Alright, after the yellow, I'm going to go in with a yellow-green. And then next to the yellow-green, I'm going to do kind of a lime green color. It's a little bit darker than lime green. So I don't know exactly what you call it, but and then after the green, I'm going to take the lighter of the two blues that I've mentioned first. I'm just going right along the outside corner and bring that up into the crease. Okay, then I'm going to darken it up a little bit with that darker blue. Okay, then I'm going to wipe off the fallout with my kabuki brush. Okay, then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. I'm just going to pick that up just a little bit to help me blend out the crease color. I'm just going to sweep that on there and blend that out as much as possible. There's a lot of honking going on outside. Okay. Once I've got that blended out as much as I want, I'm going to go back over the rainbow with each color just to make sure you can see them all, because some of them might have got covered up with the blending. So I'm going to start with the green, the darker green. I'm not going to go back up with every color like I did before, just the darker ones. Okay, now the yellow. The orange. And then the red color. Okay, then I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil underneath my eye. And this is where the purples are going to come in. Make sure that gets blended out. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the darker purple and do the outside all the way into the middle of my under eye. And I'm also going to blend that into the blue a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take the darker blue again on my fluffy brush, my blending brush, and just dab it right there in the outer corner. Darken that up a little. There we go. That's better. Wipe off fallout. Right, now I'm going to take a lighter purple to the inner part of my under eye. Alright, and then for the inner corners, I'm going to take my E.L.F. highlighter, this side, and dab it, just a small dab on my inner corner, right by the tear duct. Then I'm going to use my pinky to blend that out. And then I'm going to use a light pink, the lightest pink shade that I have, and put that right on top of the highlighter and blend that up. going to take my blending brush one more time and go just underneath my eye. Blend all those colors together. I feel like this one's not as dark as it needs to be. I'm going to try and darken that blue up a little bit again. There we go. So the most important thing is just to make sure that you've got all the colors represented. You want to make sure that you've got the same shape on both sides. And that's about it for the eyeshadow. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So then I'm just going to go in with my E.L.F. liquid eyeliner. That was upside down. E.L.F. liquid. And then my, just a regular drugstore brand. This is Physicians Formula. This one's a little bit expensive, but you can use LA Colors and it works just as fine. If you do a wing, do your best to make sure that they are even on both sides. That's the hardest part, is getting the wings even. So then I'm just going to align my waterline. And you can use any black eyeliner that you have, it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply my mascara. I'm using E.L.F. Mineral Infused Mascara, and the color is black. I'm actually going to be using two different mascaras. This is just the one I'm putting on first because I like the texture it gives my lashes. It makes them fluffier. But it doesn't give me the darkness or the length that I like. This is all the mascara that I have right now, so I'm using two to get the desired look because neither one of them, in my opinion, look good on their own. But I'm using the N.Y.C Instant Lash on top of that one to get the length and darkness that I want. And there we have it. Now the eyes are done. All I've got left are my cheeks and my lips. So for cheeks, my favorite E.L.F. contouring blush and bronzer. The color, there is no color, 83601. And a contouring brush with the bronzer. Just slip that right on. Or right under my cheekbones, rather. Bring it up my temples a little bit. Same on the other side. Then just a fluffy blush brush with the blush from that palette, and just sweep that onto the apples of my cheeks. Go. And then for lips, I'm going to be using an N.Y.C lipstick. If I can find the brush. There we go. Okay, So the lipstick is, or the color of the lipstick is Smooch, and I've used it so much that I've rubbed the logo off, but it is N.Y.C, if you can see that. There's a dog. I'm just going to apply that with a brush. And, oh, I forgot. The lip gloss I'm using is my E.L.F. Hypershine Gloss in Fairy. I use this lip gloss probably every day. I love it. Okay, so that's my look. I've already done my eyebrows, even though they just look horrible today. But what I used was the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, and it's in the light shades. But yeah, this is my look. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments below, tell me what you think. Also leave comments on my Facebook page. There will be a link somewhere telling me what kind of looks you'd like to see next. This one's a little bit out there, as you can see, so that might not be for everybody, but a lot of people like bright colors. I know I do. I actually wear this look to work quite often. I'm wearing it to work today, actually. So yeah, it can be worn out in public if you are comfortable with that, but if not, let me know if you'd like to see more neutral looks. I can do those too. So yeah, thanks for watching.